Understanding of the global scale of severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, infection remains incomplete. Routine surveillance data underestimate infection and cannot infer on population immunity. There is a predominance of asymptomatic infections, and uneven access to diagnostics. We meta-analyzed SARS-CoV-2 seroprevalence studies, standardized to those described in the World Health Organization's Unity Protocol, WHO Unity, for general population seroepidemiological studies, to estimate the extent of population infection and seropositivity to the virus 2 years into the pandemic. Methods and findings: we conducted a systematic review and meta-analysis, searching Medline, Embase, Web of Science, preprints, and gray literature for SARS-CoV-2 seroprevalence published between January 1, 2020 and May 20, 2022. The review protocol is registered with Prospero, CRD 42020183634. We included general population cross-sectional and cohort studies meeting an assay quality threshold, 90% sensitivity, 97% specificity, exceptions for humanitarian settings. We excluded studies with an unclear or closed population sample frame. Eligible studies, those aligned with the WHO Unity Protocol, were extracted and critically appraised in duplicate, with risk of bias evaluated using a modified Joanna Briggs Institute checklist. Overall seroprevalence rose steeply in 2021 due to infection in some regions, 26.6%, 24.6 to 28.8, to 86.7%, 84.6% to 88.5%, in Africa in December 2021, and vaccination and infection in others, 9.6%, 8.3% to 11.0%, in June 2020 to 95.9%, 92.6% to 97.8%, in December 2021, in European high-income countries, HICs. The main limitations of our methodology include that some estimates were driven by certain countries or populations being overrepresented. Conclusions: in this study, we observed that global seroprevalence has risen considerably over time and with regional variation. However, over 1/3 of the global population are seronegative to the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Quality and standardized seroprevalence studies are essential to inform COVID-19 response, particularly in resource-limited regions.
This article is titled Global SARS-CoV-2 Seroprevalence from January 2020 to April 2022, a systematic review and meta-analysis of standardized population-based studies, and was authored by Isabel Bergeri, Mairead G. Whelan, Harriet Ware, Lorenzo Subissi, Anthony Nardone, Hannah C. Lewis, Zihan, and others.
We are article.tv. Links in the description below.